One of the biggest ways that I'm causing trouble at my customer accounts right now is by telling their sales leader they shouldn't have SDR anymore. That's right. My strong recommendation is that SDRs or MDRs or BDRs, whatever you call them, move into marketing instead of sales. See, maybe like 5, 7 years ago, we had two different motions under our hands. We had inbound, which was led by marketing, and we had outbound that was led by sales. And these two top of funnel motions, hopefully maybe 50-50, depending on your organization size and scale, would come together to generate pipeline. And it kind of made sense. Salespeople were humans. You wanted to go outbound. Salespeople were really good at targeting a small group of accounts using humans. And the other thing was that you'd use junior SDRs and train them up to be AEs, so it made sense for them to roll into sales. But in the last couple of years, we realized that separating your inbound and outbound motion has a lot of negative effects on who gets credit, on pipeline generation, on double counting, leading to multi-channel attribution, all sorts of different stuff. So it's become common and standard the last couple of years to talk about the merger of inbound and outbound. We at Warmly call this warmbound, which is basically the idea that like you're going to have intent driven inbound to your website or other different form factors across first, second, or third party signals. And then you're going to reach out to those leads outbound across different efforts. Those could be ads, it could be email, it could be LinkedIn, call, whatever. And you're actually going to use that. Maybe you can book a meeting or two there, but primarily you're going to use that to drive those leads back to your website inbound. But this time they're going to be a little hotter than they were before because they read an email, they answered a cold call, whatever. People are using their website as the kind of digital storefront or place to capture their leads bottom of funnel. So we've seen this merger. Inbound and outbound no longer. Now we're going for warmbound. But if we're going to be using warmbound, then unfortunately for those sales leaders, I think it makes sense to have a single point of failure or hopefully victory by giving your marketing leader the full ability to control top of funnel pipeline and pipeline generation. What this means is giving them the keys to the kingdom for all efforts to generate leads. So instead of having your SDRs going outbound and intentionally trying to get the person to reply over LinkedIn, instead of sending them to the website where it's probably important they learn more so they can get credit, we're actually letting the single source of truth, the marketing team, decide, hey, it doesn't matter whether you get them outbound or inbound or on the website or whatever, as long as they book a demo with someone or something or some AI bot, then we can generate pipeline. So again, taking away SDRs from sales hurts. Salespeople are really good at training SDRs and are really good at creating the future AEs for the company. But I think it does a better job unifying the marketing team to think strategically about how they want to use AI, automation, and humans across the different channels that they're working to be able to generate the best pipeline possible. At least that's how we're thinking about it at Warmly.